For the past 8 weeks, we have been dealing with how to deal with difficult people. And I've called the series, You Make Me Crazy.
Well, we are in the finale, week 5 of a series on anger management, where no one will be that angry here today, okay?
I want us to summarize kind of what we've learned about what God says about unhealthy and healthy relationships.
And the goal here of this series is to figure out how we can fulfill the biblical mandate given to us by St. Paul, where he said, be angry and do not sin.
Now, I could give you a list of 100 different kinds of people, but let me give you 6 of the most common. So pull out a pencil and write these down.
And this is not a comprehensive list by any means, but I came up with, in general, this kind of 5 categories of extra difficult people. Again, this is not a comprehensive list. This is just what I see from my experience.
Number 1 is what I call demanding crazy makers. These are the little dictators of life. The little Napoleons, the little Saddams.
I think the first kind of extra difficult person is the demander. Okay, these are the little Napoleons of life. Okay, these are the little dictators.
They're bossy, they're pushy, they're controlling in every area. They're intimidating.
These are people who are bossy. These people are pushy. These people are loud. These people are intimidating.
Dominate every conversation.
A person who has to dominate every conversation that they're in.
They are demanding, and it drives you crazy.
And for some of you out there, you see someone like this, and you can't stand this kind of person.
The second kind is what I call disapproving crazy makers. And these are what I call the nitpickers.
Fourth category is the nitpickers.
The nitpickers. The third kind of crazy makers are what I call deafening crazy makers, because they're loud. They are loudmouths. I call these people the megaphones of life.
The last category, okay, is the loudmouth. The loudmouths are the megaphones of life.
Number 5, I call these people the discontented.
Second personality type, okay, is the overly sensitive person.
And they whine a lot. I call them the crybabies. And they get their attention by whining.
And they sometimes tend to whine a lot.
The discontented crazy makers. They are never happy.
Number 3 is the Debbie Downer.
I'm also want to give credit where credit is due, and I was inspired to do this series by a message series that I'd heard from Rick Warren at Saddleback Church several years ago. So this is a lot of his material that I've rewritten, some of it in my own words. So if you're upset about some of this, be upset with Rick Warren. We good? All right.